When is it a good time to upgrade? So this is just a talking head. If you're not interested, you can just minimize this and you don't need to see this face here. So this is a question that I keep looking at forums, and it's one that I keep asking. And when I was upgrading my computer, I took a year to figure out when should I upgrade. You always hear when the new graphics comes out, like there's a 2060 here, there's not a 2060, to a 4090, i.e. there's not a 4090. But you keep thinking, when do you trigger it? And it got me thinking, because I was on holiday a while back, and I was speaking to my cousin, and he hasn't upgraded his computer for like 5 years, something like that. And I'm just wondering, he didn't have a bad system. He says some of his games can't run, but it's a question that we should ask. So I get asked, and I get told, oh, when should I upgrade? You can only get told this when you should upgrade. No one will tell you. If you're looking for the latest and great stuff, you'll be waiting for a while. And when you should trigger to upgrade? When you buy something, there's always something new around the corner. So this is what we're going to debate right now. First of all, if you think you upgrade, only you can answer that. If you think your games are not on this peak beside it, maybe you should upgrade. But some of the best things you should upgrade is, actually, you can actually do it on the screen right now. If you press Ctrl-Alt-Delete, you'll get ROE Task Manager. I've got one right here. If it doesn't look good on edit, I'll have an overlay because it's on OBS recording. So no need to worry about it. And as you can see, this laptop I'm running, this is my own personal laptop. I don't use the laptop enough. I wish I want to upgrade it, but I can't justify the cost because when I've just spent over some figures on my new computer, I say new now, it's quite old now, but it's still in the year. My CPU is 100. Sorry, my CPU is 100 at 100%. That's throttle now. My memory is 93 megs. My disk is at 63%, and my network is 0 because I'm not doing any internet. Now on this laptop here, I can't do anything. It's all solid state chips. Not much I can do on this computer. But I say this is a desktop CPU. Maybe you need a new CPU. If you already know your applications that you run, you do your stuff daily, you can see what's full. So if it's CPU, maybe you need a new CPU or go for the next generation. This will all cost you money. Memory, if you're running 16 gigs, maybe 32 gigs is the way forward. Because I think the new standard is 32 gigs. I'm only 64 and I've never seen 64 gigs ever used. If I had an Intel GPU here, that'll be in this column here. But this doesn't have it, but you can see what's... And these are the things you should look at. First of all, what should I upgrade? Second thing you should worry about is your... So I have one here. Oh, don't fall. Is your system corrode? If you've got a wee spinny disk here, I don't know how big this is. It's quite old now. Oh wow, 1,000 gigs. This is 1,000 gigs. No, it's actually one terabyte. Wow, this is 1 terabyte, and this is, I think this is a terabyte. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, they're both terabytes. So if you've got a spinny disk, this is get an SSD. They're cheap and affordable, but that's one place you can will see a significantly faster upgrade on your computer where you will notice it. Processor is a bit harder to, if you're not comfortable in doing it, take it to a shop, take it to a tech friend if you have any. That'll be the next logical thing. And you could probably upgrade your cooler. This will this is advanced settings. Now, if you think your game is not running on its... Now, I have a computer that can run everything on Epic at the moment. Cyberpunk is different, but if you notice every game is running on it, just change the settings. If you're still running a 9060, why don't upgrade to something newer? I don't even know what this is. A 1030. I'll get something new at 1080. That's still a decent card. These are still good. I would expect low to high on these cards. But these are the things you can upgrade to. Other thing you can upgrade is your cooler, possibly. But only you can answer this question. Now, if you're doing video editing, which I do, my own filter, I need as much VRAM, so I've got a 3090. It's got 24 gigs of VRAM. I need as much RAM in there so my edits are smoother. I am running a 4K camera. Oh, sorry, long day. 4K recording 4K high bitrate. I'm not actually quite sure what the bitrate on this camera is. So I need this. Why is the fan's going on? I need as much VRAM so I can get my renders done faster. Perfectly. If you give me a bunch of settings, you don't need the latest, greatest hardware. At all. My wife's not, and she's got a very good computer. That lasted her for many years, until I decided to upgrade for her, which I will one day. When I decide to get myself a new graphics card, she's going to get my 3090. Just a hand-me-down, nothing too exotic. And half my orders just died there for me saying that. That's okay. But only you can answer that question when you should upgrade. No one else. You can read loads of forums, you can post things. You can go on loads of opinions says, oh no, that's good. Half the audience will tell you yes, other opinions say no. And some will say, maybe you should, but only you can decide. Depends on what you're doing. If you got a bunch of games that's running on high, and then one game that says epic, and then there's another game saying low, it's still you just need to adjust your settings. You can't get all the latest 4K 120 Hz. I'm sorry, but if your graphics card is not good enough, I'm sorry, you just have to lower down your graphics cards. And maybe you want some more memory. I think a memory stick of 30 gigs on Amazon is, I last checked, this is August pricing in 2024. They were about £90 that I could see. And they were the cheap non-RGB for 30 gigs. That's a really good deal. And that will, you can open as many Google Chrome tabs as you want and watch your memory go up to 100. I know I do. Another thing you could do is, as I said, is upgrade your hard drive to an SSD. Fastest thing ever. These are from, as I said, August 2024. These are about £100 for a terabyte. These are cheap. These are cheap right now. Other thing you can upgrade is maybe like your cooler. That's another thing you can do. There's not much things you can do to get your computer run faster. Another thing you can do is also your processor. Give it a better brain. But if you think your processor is good enough, well, it's good enough. I'm not here to tell you what to buy. I'm just telling you some advice on what you should look for. And only you can say it. You can comment away and say, I've got this. And I'll think it's brilliant. Another audience will say, nah, you should get a 4090. Yeah, I wish. And I'm just going to I'm waiting for 2024, and I'm also waiting for 1590, and then my build is complete. So that'll be a fun video. Drag racing that. I mean, I'm going to enjoy that build. But these are the things you should look for. Task manager, and see what happens. Honestly, you can post it online, but you're just going to get hatred. That's why I don't post. This is a very quick video and to tell you what to look for in your upgrades. And please, your best advice is you can wait a year to trigger. You're waiting for that next upgrade. Only you can decide when you trigger. You can do all the research. You can read all the forums. You can watch all the videos. You've done it all. You've got the cash in your account. All you have to do is click buy, and only you can make that decision. No one else. Yes, you can get advice from your friends, your colleagues, your friends, your tech friends, anyone you want to speak to, but it's only you can decide that. Trust me, I know, I've been there many times. Many times I've been, oh, should I buy now? No. Should I wait? Look for deals. Honestly, like we got Christmas deals, Black Friday deals. There's always deals. So, and maybe you're like me one day who thought, oh, this will come out on Black Friday, and it doesn't, and you end up buying full price. So, please take this in consideration. Please comment below if you think I'm mad and think I'm wrong, and you can fire away in the comments. Please give it a like, give it an emoji. Helps the channel out a wee bit. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.